our gum out.
There we go. I'm worried about you, Nick. I really am. What are you doing, Daniel?
Rather than one.
Don't break anything, please.
I'll try not to.
Knife. Alright. Alright, got the show on the road. Nick, you might want to take your mask off so we can actually understand it. So that people can actually hear you. What Q&A is this? Is this 5? Is this 8? I think this is 8. Or 9.
Maybe we should have checked.
Maybe we should have checked. Is this Q&A episode? Q&A! Welcome to episode 8/9-ish. Maybe 7? I haven't had a lot of
My bet's on 8.
You thinking 8? I'm thinking 9. I think it's 9. It could be either one. Anyway, today's Q&A video is brought to you by JHAPGEAR. Daniel can tell a little bit about them right there.
Yeah, I met Mike from JHAPGEAR on Instagram, and he's a real nice guy. He runs a tactical clothing brand, and so we started talking, and he's going to start sponsoring our Q&A videos, and he sent us shirts that we're going to be wearing in the Q&A videos. Just heads up. And then also we're going to announce them on Instagram so y'all can see.
Yep.
I really suggest his clothing brand. He's got some cool stuff.
He's got some cool shirt designs, awesome gear, stuff like that. I'll put a link to his Facebook and Instagram stuff in the description below, as well as on the screen. I'll put in a box, something right here, Instagram and Facebook. Really cool guy. Go check him out. And also, we're on the topic of Facebook and Instagram. We can follow us on our personal accounts. Mine's at ODAA number 37,
ODAA number 54,
and ODA number 11. Welcome.
11.
Took his mask off. There we go. Okay.
Hi.
And also our team is at ODAAirsoftGC, same as the YouTube channel, and you can also follow us on Facebook. I'll also put a link to that down in the description. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I guess you want Dan to start off?
Okie doke.
We'll go from right to left. My right to left. On the camera, it's probably left to right.
Are you sure?
No one really cares.
Are you sure? Here's one. Here's a good one. If I can get it unrolled.
You got it?
From STS Airsoft. He's asking, or she, do you like digital camouflage? If not, what do you prefer?
I like digicamo. Digicamo. Digital camo. I'm not going to say anything. We're going to drop it there. Anyway, so digital camo. Yeah, I like it a little better than the standard blotches because I kind of compare Woodland and Marpat. I see Marpat as kind of digital Woodland, not the same thing, but kind
mostly.
I just like the look of it better. Do I feel that it adds any aesthetic reason? That's not the right word. It's any advantage over non-digital camo? I mean, you can debate it. I really don't think it makes that much of a difference, but yeah. So, what do you think about it?
Well, as considering it's the camo pattern we wear.
The U.S. Marines,
yeah. I was referring to more the Airsoft team because
yeah,
but you know, looks cool.
That's our team pattern, by the way. If anyone's wondering, we use Marpat.
And then occasionally multi-cam when we get bored.
Yeah, on occasion.
I'm not an expert on how the military makes camouflage and how they test it and everything. It's just the basics of how camouflage works. And if for whatever reason they went to digital camo, I mean. Yeah, the BDUs, for example, there's some big changes since the Gulf War stuff, since the Vietnam stuff.
Yeah.
The places for name tapes and patches, pockets, things like that, things that the military wanted. But as far as the camouflage pattern, the strict pattern itself goes, well, if the military put it into service, I don't really see why there'd be any reason for it to be the same or worse, because they wouldn't spend a ton of money.
Yeah.
To change the entire pattern of all the branches.
Makes sense.
So,
and also they put in that new Project Honor camo, which is like the new thing. It's like big blocks, so it breaks up colors over long distances. There's a whole scientific thing behind it, but I couldn't explain to you very well. So I think move it a little bit. Out of the shot a little bit. I don't know. All right, so I guess I'll go next. Let's see. Oh look, I got a question from you, Nick. Hey Matt, I have a question for you. May I polar star my scar? No.
Do it anyway.
Next question. No, he's going to do it anyways. I don't. As many of you probably know, I don't really like polar stars. These guys like them. Cole has them. I don't like it. They're fine. If you want to use them, go for it. They're not my personal taste, and I prefer AEGs, gas blowbacks. I never was a fan of the polar star kind of idea with it. Cool concept, really Actually, a lot of technology goes behind it with the scuba tanks and everything you wear on your back. And that's what I always see them as you just wear as a giant scuba tank on your back with a hose. That's how I see it, and that annoys me. I don't know why. But I like how they have the fire control units with the SUs or something like that, and you can control the rate of fire, FPS output, stuff like that, etc. Really cool stuff, but just not for me really much. But anyway, Nick, you can go now.
I feel like it on. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. STK Airsoft USA. Do you use more than one outfit or layout?
I think loadout. It means loadout, yeah.
Yes. I have 2.
One now.
Well, one now that I had 2.
Yeah.
I have no clue where the other plate carrier wound up, chest ring, pardon me, wound up, but I have 2.
Well, right now I only have 1. I've been working on a second one, I just haven't had the funds to do it. I'm trying to save up for one. I really only need 1, actually, now that I kind of think about it. Nick, like you said, he has the tan one and an OD green one, exactly the same, just in a different color scheme. But, I mean, I'm fine with my loadout. I mean, if I maybe start playing more CQB, then I'll probably adjust it to be more lightweight, or I've always just modded my current vest. I've never really had any need to build a completely separate one. So, but it might be a good idea. I know some people do it. Daniel?
Yeah, well, as far as loadouts go, and as far as building them and stuff, see, my everything that I've built up so far, it's just taken me a long time because I have a limited budget, and it's just to start. Right now I have 1, and to start another one, it would take a lot of time. Now, what I've been thinking about is, since I've gotten pretty much to the point where, yeah, I could add some more stuff to the one I have now, but it's not really necessary, I'll probably start working on either a new CQB loadout, depending on if we go to play Combat City and if I like it, or if I wanted to go, there's another route with an older look, kind of either Vietnam, or I wanted to do a Russian loadout.
That'd be cool. Do Russian.
Definitely
Russian.
Yeah, I was thinking Russian because I really like the PPSH 41.
Yeah, for a CQB thing, that'd be just the rate for it to...
And the trench coat and all that and stuff. So, yeah. I was thinking Russian, I'm not sure. I really do like the Vietnam loadouts too, because they're, for the most part, you can make them light. It's technically, if you were to be historic about everything, it's not too light. The loadout and everything else, if you got all the MREs and stuff, but for Airsoft, you can make a light Vietnam loadout, and that's what I'm interested in, because all my gear right now.
We need to see more. Speaking of that, we need to see more World War II loadouts. I see Vietnam everywhere. I never see World War II. I've seen like 1, and they're so cool. More World War II loadouts. Anyway, so who went last? You?
Yeah. Nick went last, so I'll answer. Okay, from Superstar Airsoft. He says, or she, again, if you were in a zombie war, if you could choose one guy, who would it be?
Zombie apocalypse, 1 person, that's it. Who would it be? Way to put us on the spot!
Yeah, because yeah.
Well, I'll let Daniel go first.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, I have to say, I mean, if it were realistic, there would be a lot more people that I would choose. First of all, my team and everything else, but yeah. I have to say,
if you could pick anyone.
Yeah.
Let's narrow it down. If you could pick anyone on the team.
Oh, okay.
Anyone,
yeah, on the
person
team.
On the team, who would you pick?
Okay,
pressure's on.
You guys are,
it's like,
you guys are terrible.
You get demoted. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, if I were to be really cold here, and if I were to pick just because of who's the most prepared for an apocalypse. The apocalypse. Yeah. For the apocalyptic events, I would have to say Nick has the most gear for that.
What? That is so cool. Have you seen my drawer over there?
I mean, he does have a gas mask.
I have a gas mask too, Daniel.
I got it for you.
Exactly. I still have one. Yeah, well, I have a bigger backpack. So screw you, Danny. You two are gonna die. I'm just sitting up there on my roof like they're dead. Anyway, next question. That was good. All right.
Hey, you guys got to pick one too.
Yeah, you gotta pick one.
I'm going Nick because he does have a gas gas mask. That is a good point. What about you, Nick?
Let's see. Oh, look what time it is.
It's like, oh, you want to go now? No, that's convenient.
On the team.
Cole. We love you, Cole. We're laughing with you. No,
yeah, we're laughing with you, Cole. Let's see. No, not him. Or him. Or him. Or him.
I would really like to know who you're thinking about.
Cole, Joey, Daniel, Tyler, and Christian.
Oh, yeah.
They're out. Daniel picked me. Be loyal.
Be loyal.
And I have many knives, and
I have more knives.
I know how to use them.
I actually know how to use them too. I'll have a throwing knife contest with you later.
Screw it, Lone Wolf.
No, okay, well, we take the easy route out. Anyway, we'll move on to the next question. We beat this one dead. Alright, oh god, I can't pronounce this. I can't even pronounce it. benlosi. Alright, how many times did you guys change or add to your loadouts before you decide you had a final setup? Same question towards your guns as well. Well,
Never.
I think it's like an endless struggle, really. I don't think you can ever, you never get satisfied.
Never.
Because something will come out, like you say, oh dude, this new patch came out, and you want to throw that patch off, then you take this off, and then like, ooh, a new pouch, I can throw 2 Thunder B's in this one now, or I got a triple mag pouch stack here, and then like, well, maybe I want a different pistol. So it's constantly changing. Same with your rifle. Like, you might find, like, I'm using an ACOG right now, my SCAR, and I thought I'd like it because I use magnified optics a lot, but then I'm kind of like, I don't really like the magnified optics because I'm so used to my EOTechs. And not real EOTechs, for an airsoft gun, those are expensive. I use little China clones. But, like, I like those little EOTechs because they're just, I don't know, they're just nice. They got a big porthole window on them. I like the reticle on them. And I don't know, I've seemed to perform better with those in terms of accuracy. I don't know. They just seem to work for me better, so I might go back to using those. It constantly changes. It's always non-stop changing.
Yeah, I have to say, for sure, it's just, it never ends. When you get into airsoft, you have to know, you're just going to keep buying stuff and buying stuff and buying stuff. And then when you get to a point where you think, okay, well, I have so much of this stuff I can just mix and match for any event, you're going to have stuff that's going to break and you're going to need new stuff. Or you're going to see something that you really like and that's, oh, well, I got to get this now. So it just doesn't stop. I have a lot of background in paintball, and that's one of the differences with paintball. Not for everybody, because I know there's some guys who really want to tack out on paintball. But when it gets down to it, all you need is camouflage and a gun and something to hold your paint and stuff, and that's about it. So yeah, what about you, Nick?
I kind of found a plate carrier setup I like.
Yeah.
Obviously, considering I bought the exact same plate carrier in tan and built an identical model of it, I like my Condor plate carrier because it's small.
Small.
And it's small and light, but I can fit a bunch of stuff on it. As for a gun, you've seen the SCAR. My SCAR just changed, and eventually,
if you watch like some of our older videos, you can see the progression. I think at one time you were running iron sights, and then one time you put you had that M4 charging handle, not charging handle, carry handle, thank you. Carry handle on it for a while. Then you moved up to an EOTech. Then you had a red dot on there.
And the red dot.
Tyler broke the red dot. It's just like you can see the evolution of like the gun progression. Yeah. It's pretty cool actually. But
eventually, that SCAR is going to wind up being a Polar Star, and then it's going to be done, and I'm going to have to come up with something else.
Yeah, you got to get a new gun.
You guys are all going to have Polar Stars. I'm going to be sitting in the corner with my AEG, and then you guys are like, I need more air. I'm like, I just need a battery.
I already bought another SCAR to do that.
And I fixed it for him, by the way.
We're not going to talk about that either. Don't buy guns on eBay, guys.
Concerning guns, with my AEG, I'm pretty much finished with it after probably, I don't know, it's been about 2 years now of me just adding it to it constantly. First I just started with the regular GMP and it wasn't even working when I got it. So, yeah, he's the tech. I have to thank him for all the help with that. But so, he's the one that got it working. I had parts and stuff. I got the internals to a moderate standpoint. Then I started working on the externals. I got a sling for it. I got a scope for it. I got a mini red dot so I can turn to the side for close acquisition. That's probably my newest thing that I just got. Right. And then I got some newer internals, so I'm pretty satisfied with my DMR setup right now. So like I said, I want to start an old-timey loadout if I were to get a PPSH or an AK-47, something like that.
Right. Or a SCAR.
Yep.
No, I don't like SCARs.
That's right.
Don't kill me.
Alright, next question.
Like
we gotta go. Keep moving.
Oh,
keep moving.
yes,
Keep going.
yes.
Probably do. Let's do one more. No, leave the Reese's. And then
one more. Do 2 more.
One more.
Sorry, whoever that was.
Why do I always open things upside down?
I don't know.
I do the same thing.
Ooh, this one is going to cause some argument. Some William Gumm
Oh, yeah.
says, who started ODAAirsoftGC?
This will be the last question because this is going to be a long one. Okay.
We're definitely...
So, I'll tell you how this all started, actually. Now, this will actually be a good title for the video. This is the new title of the video. How do we get started? Alright, anyway. So, it originally started, I used to have these, I knew a couple guys who named were Brandon, Cameron, Angelo. Yeah, Brandon, Cameron, Angelo, and me. Those were the original 4 of the team. We called ourselves Core ODA at the time, I think. And we got to playing a game of zombies, Nazi zombies, on the PlayStation 3. And I brought up the idea of bringing up an Airsoft team. We just had started getting into Airsoft at the time. And we pretty much just took off from there. We started going out to kind of games, DV8, clear paintball and Airsoft, stuff like that. And ultimately just kind of grew up in this thing. And over time, everyone kind of started to drop out. Angelo left, then Brandon left, then Cameron left, and then pretty much it's just me left. And I still enjoy doing it. We started making the videos with the contour cameras and everything, so I still kind of enjoyed making videos and recording footage, but I didn't have anyone else to go with. So I knew Nick for a while. He was one of my oldest hockey buddies I knew. And I didn't really know he got into Airsoft as much as kind of like how we were into it. But then I went out to a DV8 game with him and then just went from there. Then he introduced me to Christian, introduced me to Tyler, introduced me to Daniel, and that's pretty much where we are today. So that's kind of the long and the short of the story behind the team name. So,
yep. And also,
we have a couple announcements. Yeah.
Yeah, real quick before we go, we have some announcements. First of all, we're going to be making a few changes during the time off because until about March from now, we'll be slowing down our videos. Our Q&A videos we'll probably do maybe once every other week,
something like that. Right now, we take a little off season after every season to record footage for the next season. So season 3 will be ending with a funny moments and fails and montage. You'll be seeing those in the next couple of weeks, and until we'll have another trailer come out in March for season 4. And then we kind of just go from there. Well, instead of like not doing anything for the off-season recording break, we're going to be doing some Q&A videos instead, so you guys can keep you guys entertained with stuff like that. And
the other thing is this is on the drawing board right now, but we're thinking about sponsorships.
Yes.
Now you already seen how we have JHAPGEAR. They're sponsoring our Q&A videos, but one of our changes is that we will probably be opening up our team to, and this is just it's in the works right now. It's on the drawing board, but we probably will be opening up our team to biannual or annual sponsorships, sponsoring our videos, sponsoring our Q&As along with JHAPGEAR, and like you know how on AirsoftGC before the videos, the logos and the brought to you by, we'll be doing that kind of thing. So, if you are watching this now and you have a company that specializes in tactical clothing like JHAPGEAR,
gear, parts,
or anything, just shoot us an email if we're interested. If we're interested in your company, we'll talk to you and we can see what we can do. Yep, and I'll leave contact information in the description. You can contact us on Facebook, Instagram. You can message us at our personal accounts. It'll probably be the most effective thing to do. Facebook works pretty well as YouTube comment, whatever. I check them all, so whatever you feel for doing. And other than that, that'll about wrap it up for this video. The next game we're going to be heading out to is DV8 on DV8 Field 2 on January, I think it's 17th. I'll leave a link to their website in the description down below. We're going to be recording footage for Season 4, which will be airing somewhere around March. It'll probably be when the trailer comes out. And you'll be seeing a Q&A for end of Season 3. You'll be seeing the funny moments and fails and the montage that'll be coming out in the next few weeks. And that'll wrap up Season 3, so we can start a great year for 2015 for Season 4. So, did we mention the break? The break? Yeah. Yes, we did. So. Okay. Yep. So I think that's it. So thanks for watching. We did. Thank you.